Well, I mean, obviously Terrence Howard, he's had an awakening of some sort. So hats off to the brother for that. Because first of all, it takes a lot of courage to even come out in such a mass setting like that, on a big stage on your own platform, and then say, "Hey, this is why I'm doing this, and this is why I'm stepping back." I think he made even a reference to the fact that, why am I going to perform on stage for tips when I could be tapping into this unlimited source of energy, so to speak, is what he was really trying to say.
In a thought-provoking interview, actor Terrence Howard delves into his lifelong quest to uncover the secrets of the universe.
I've made some discoveries in my own personal life with the science that Pythagoras was searching for. I was able to open up the flower of life properly and find the real wave conjugations that we've been looking for 10,000 years. Why would I continue, walking on water for tips when I've got an entire generation to teach a whole new world? Well, let me put it this way. All energy in the universe is expressed in motion. All motion is expressed in waves. All waves are curved. So where does the straight lines come from to make the platonic solids? There are no straight lines. So when I took the flower of life and opened it properly, I found a whole new wave conjugations that expose the in-between spaces. It's the thing that holds us all together.
The flower of life, a 6,000-year-old symbol found in temples across the globe, has been a subject of intense study by great minds like Leonardo da Vinci, Isaac Newton, and Pythagoras. They believed that whoever could decipher its secrets would hold the key to understanding the universe itself.
Called the flower of life. Now do you know the flower of life? Have you guys ever seen this before? Now this is one of the oldest symbols in human history, right? Or do you not know? This symbol was found in the Temple of Osiris in Egypt, and it had been molecularly burned into the wall. And it's 6,000 years old. This same symbol has been found in the forbidden temples in China, sitting under the fufu dogs. And the foot on it, the flower of life, saying whoever controlled that flower of life controlled the universe. There were secrets in that flower of life that Da Vinci spent his whole life trying to uncover. There were secrets in that flower of life that Newton spent his whole life in secret trying to uncover. The same secrets that Pythagoras was desperately trying to uncover. But their problem was they kept seeing this in a two-dimensional space. They couldn't get it out of this two-dimensional frame, and as a result, they got stuck in this plane, a flat plane. Now, what Da Vinci and all of them wanted to do, they were trying to find a way to bring this flower to life, because what is inside of it? Well, apparently, there were secrets inside of it. Shapes, they got the Merkaba and all of those other things out of it. But they were misled by something I think called a straight line. You guys believe in straight lines? You believe there's straight lines in the universe? Well, let me hit you with something. All energy in the universe is expressed in what? It's in motion. If something is still, there's no energy. Kinetic, right? All motion is expressed in what? You look at galaxies, are they expressed in straight lines? Expressed in vortices. All vortices are expressed in what? Waves. All waves are curved. Show me a straight line in nature. You show me where the platonic solids come from. Where do they have their foundations in our universe? Are there any straight lines? Can I go on?
Yeah, you good?
Mm-hmm. I can't, without being able to show the pieces, it's a whole different monster. But all of these wave conjugations, all of these states of matter, all of these things, it's time for that to be changed now. We have changed all of our buildings to be aerodynamic. Our airplanes are no longer based on a two-dimensional Euclidean way of life, but our math is still based on a two-dimensional way. And I think in order for us to reach the future, we have to examine that. Do you guys know about loops in math? Do you believe in loops? Do you know the square root of 2? Do you think that's a loop? Do you believe that the square root of 2 is the square root of 2? Yes or no? Hands up, no? Hello? Oh, I want y'all to take out your phone for a minute then. We're gonna do one thing. Everybody got a phone? Put it on the calculator and turn it to the side so you can get all the long numbers out of it. Okay? Now I want you to put in 2 and square root it. 2, hit the square root, you'll get 1.414213562373095 ... right? Now I want you guys to do me a favor, cube it. It'll see right over there, it'll be x to the 3. Can y'all do it? Have you cubed it? It'll see 2.828, 4271, 2174, 6190. Now that makes sense. I want you guys to do me a favor, divide it by 2. Got that number? Cube it again. Divide it by 2, cube it again, and I want you to do that until the end of your lives. And that number will still come up with 2.828, 4271, 2174, 6190. Any other number that you, above 2, that you put in and you cube and you square, cube and square and divide by 2, by the 6th operation, it has moved into an exponential number that you can't even imagine. Any number below 2 that you do that same operation with, it will go into an exponentially small matter and number. This is what we call a loop.
And he dropped a lot of information in a very short period of time and may not have been able to exactly articulate specifically what everything he said meant, because you only have a couple of seconds on the camera and on that microphone before they snatch it back.
Right.
But he was referencing the flower of life, which, if you don't know what that is, anybody out there, it's a sacred geometrical figure, and it really goes back to as above, so below. If you're looking at, for example, just when you start off with the ovum with an egg, that's one sphere, and by the time you add 6 more interconnecting spheres, you now have a seed. You have a seed of life. Then so it goes from a seed to a fruit to a flower. So it's really a progression of life. And at the base of everyone's spine are a group of cells that are in the form of the flower of life, and mostly almost all organic, especially mammalian species. There's this flower of life cellular formation in the base of the spine. It's there from the time you're born and stays there until you die.
However, these brilliant thinkers were limited by their two-dimensional perspective, unable to fully grasp the true nature of the flower of life.